Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you and your family have a wonderful time of festivities, food, and whatever else you may do to celebrate today. I'm starting my Thanksgiving festivities the way our forefathers intended, by reading through an unbelievably long list of accusations and allegations against a YouTuber named Dream. Massive YouTuber, I'm sure you're familiar with the channel. I don't know how he's celebrating Thanksgiving, but I'll tell you one thing I know he's not thankful for, and it's Twitter. There are at least 100,000 different threads attempting to chronicle every single allegation as well as, the supposed evidence to support all the claims. And this morning, I decided to, finally just take the plunge, fucking cannonball into the cesspool and figure out what exactly he's even being accused of, what the evidence is, trying to make heads or tails of this wild web of things. And Jiminy Christmas, I'll just tell you, sports fans, I'm more confused than a caveman seeing fire for the first time. I've read through so much shit, and then I'll go to another thread,
bro,
and then it
Chat, he basically copy-pasted my fucking take it. But I mean, in the back end, I guess. I said the same thing. I got almost canceled on Twitter, dude, for saying, guys, I looked into this and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Contradicts all the shit I just read.
And people are
like,
dude, are you defending?
A whole nother thread about debunking all of this shit, and then I'll finally feel like, okay, I understand what's happening here, but then from out of nowhere, a new challenger enters WrestleMania coming from the top turnbuckle and blasts the whole thing wide open by making some crazy claims about, actually the debunking was false, this is a fake account, or, ooh, the initial account that started posting these claims turns out to be completely fake, and here's proof of them admitting that it was all a ruse. And then apparently it's become a very common pastime for people to just make brand new fake accounts and start putting in a bunch of wild allegations on top of all of this to keep muddying the waters. It is so messy. The allegations include grooming, Dream being a pedophile, sending moaning videos through Snapchat to minors. There's a ton of claims, a ton of different things from a ton of different places, and throughout trying to follow all of it as well as the evidence, everything just keeps getting flipped around, and it's been extremely difficult to figure out what you can trust and what you can't. A lot of the claims do seem very believable, and some of the evidence seems credible, but none of it's 100% concrete proof of anything. I truly believe Dream is a narcissist. I think most people believe that, and I think Dream knows his audience mainly skews towards kids. Dream's audience has always been on the younger side of things, and yet Dream constantly engages with them in very inappropriate ways, such as posting thirst traps, some of the things he says, all that very public and very well documented. I think all of it's very creepy, and I've said that quite a bit in the past. So I think with his history of doing things like that, it makes a lot of the claims have a lot more weight to them because they're much more believable, knowing that Dream publicly does encourage his fans to be parasocial. He does post thirst traps, even knowing that his fans are children, which I personally believe is a creepy thing to do with the audience he has. So when these claims come out, I think...
Okay, Jan, guys, I have to go against him a little bit here, just a little bit. Not because I want to defend anybody, just because I think overall, I don't like doing a mass label, and then characterize a behavior based on the label that I just put on somebody. Okay, yes, it's something that I like doing. Okay, why? Because I think it's a bad precedent to set for other people. It makes them unable to do anything or live or post. You kind of lower anything that they can do to things at a very surface level. So what I mean by that is that, oh guys, because this guy has a lot of children followers or whatever, right? He's not allowed to go on his Twitter and post something about himself or depict himself in a certain way, right? I think that's a bad precedent. Okay, so it's like if you guys said, dude, your demographic, dude, is mostly 16 to 21 years old. Okay, and then you're like, so you cannot post yourself on Twitter looking too attractive and thirst trapping. It's like, okay, I mean, that kind of sucks. Because of your analysis of my demographics, I can't post things on my socials like everybody does. It seems like you're limiting other people's behavior for no reason. I think that's kind of lame. I think it's a lame thing to do. Why does it suck? Because if I want to do a thirst trap right now and I go, right? And I go into my DMs and I see a bunch of 20, 25, 28-year-old girls, right? And they're like, yo, hottie, yo, blondie, wanna hook up? I might go, shit, shouty, pull up. You right? Okay. So I think this entire interaction is perfectly okay, right? So here's somebody in my DMs, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And it's some random young girl. I'm gonna go, yo. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm just gonna keep scrolling down. Okay, because that's not my target. It's not what I'm trying to achieve here. Okay, so everybody by proportions has viewers that are underage. That is just the chat. Listen to me very carefully. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm gonna do it like this, okay? We're gonna be analytical about this, okay, for like 10 seconds, okay? This chat is a very important thing, okay? Very important thing. Listen to me. Listen. Okay. Listen. Okay. Listen. If I, as a 28-year-old, am posting a thirst traps, okay, on a social, my target is somebody of the same age, right? Possibly, right? To bait a certain reaction out of them. Okay, that is what the intention is, or the targets. Okay, and then out of this interaction, you guys know for a fact that you guys know my demographics. I showed my stats before. Out of like this, let's say this is 100%. Okay, my viewers are about, I think, which was it, chat? I think it was 83%, or it was 87%. I think it was 87%. Was 21 and up. Was 18 to 24. Okay. So that is my demographic. Cool. Okay. Does that mean that I have underage viewers? There's a good chance I have about this much underage viewers. Nobody in the world streams or makes content and has no underage viewers. Guys, that does not happen. It's not possible. It is not possible. Okay. So if somebody's ratio is more like, let's say more like this, right? Let's say this, that, right? Where their underage viewers are like, in this percentage is a bit higher. Does that mean that they're locked out of doing this interaction? I have to be honest with you, chat. I don't really believe so. I think that's a little bit unfair. Otherwise, if you were to apply this standard to everybody, okay, you realize that 95% of creators of that kind do it, and you're not applying your standard properly, and you're not fighting the good fight, because nobody fights this. Okay, you just have to be careful. You just have to be careful and gauge it properly. Okay, all that matters is if you show good faith and you're good at what you do. Okay, you're not a fuck ass head. You're not a deviant. Okay, you can still do this. Make sense? Listen, I'm not defending it. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that I think it's lame to limit somebody's behavior, because you guys did the same thing. Oh, dude, this guy promotes Gamba to children. You guys will say this to anybody out there that does Gamba. Anybody, right? So by extension, if you are gonna push the argument that anybody who streams Gamba is putting to children, then you have to apply the same standard and say that everybody that posts thirst traps are doing it to children. And I think it's gonna lame to do as a blanket statement. I think it's lame. I generally think it's not a very good interaction or a good way to go about it. It's just not. So the limit somebody's behavior and limit somebody's fucking what they post on social views, that is not fair.
Which I post thirst traps, even encourage his fans to be parasocial. He does post thirst traps, even knowing that his fans are children, which I personally believe is a creepy thing to do with the audience he has. So when these claims come out, I think a lot of people start to take them at face value, because they're like, oh, that sounds like the Dream that I know. This sounds like something Dream might do, so it's probably true. Even though right now a lot of the evidence backing it up isn't the strongest. Even like there is evidence, sure, but it's nothing that 100% condemns him or 100% shows that the claims being made are accurate. Let me give you an example of one that blew up a couple days ago during the whole Dream did what Twitter trend. So, Dream was accused of sending moaning videos through Snapchat to minors. And here's the evidence for that.
I mean, dude, guys. By extension, guys, I could be bad fancy. Oh, guys, I think he has a lot of children viewers, right? Moist does, right? And I seen him post a pic of him riding a dick on YouTube, right? Where he rides a dick. He posted a fucking penis picture of him above it, right? And there's probably underage viewers who saw that, man. That's kind of far out, yo. Let's not do that. Let's go ahead and not do that.
This is allegedly Dream's Snapchat account, but there's nothing actually connecting this account to those videos whatsoever. You can easily just make a fake Dream Snapchat account. There's nothing in those videos that has his face or anything. It's just the sound of someone moaning that resembles Dream's voice. To me, it sounds more like a Shane Dawson moan. I don't listen to a lot of Dream, but when I heard that, I thought for sure this was leaked audio of Shane Dawson when he did that degenerate shit with his cat. These videos just aren't definitive proof of anything. It's a black screen with the sound of somebody moaning. Now, that's not to say that this can't be real. It could be Dream. I have no way of knowing for sure one way or the other. It's just right now with what is presented, it's not enough to convince me beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is Dream here. Anyone could be.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go against him again. I think he admitted that it was like that he was mad that it was like revenge porn, right? Which has little validity. In my opinion, no offense. I think this has little validity. So that he pretty much confirmed that it was him. I'm pretty sure.
Moaning there and just say, look, it's Dream, listen, it's definitely him, but it's just a complete random person doing it. If they really wanted to get wacky with it, they could have grabbed the audio from that classic meme where the guy passes a kidney stone while coming and is like screaming while orgasming.
Guys, let me give you a parallel. It's like if somebody shows a fucking video, okay, of some cock, okay, and it's like, oh, what's to tell you this is xQc's cock, right? And I go, guys, let's not post things, okay, that are recorded without somebody's consent. It's implied that it's my cock. It's implied. It is implied.
Like that, and then just say, it's Dream, look, and it was sent to a minor. Even though, again, there's also no proof of it being sent to a minor, at least nothing that I can find here for that. So the only proof here is the name, Dream, it's clearly his Snapchat, it must be. And listen to him moan, and look at what he said. And then it's just some like really fucking cringe text that seems like it's straight out of the worst written erotica fanfic ever. I'd kiss your neck and tease the shit out of you, run my hand up your body. Your tits are so nice.
Again,
I just want to fill you up, princess.
Again with this, dude. I didn't have to hear this again, dude.
Vomit-inducing trash there. But I just don't see anything here that proves that this is Dream that sent it, A, and Dream that sent it to a minor, B. Like,
I mean, and C, knowingly doing so, right? At least without doing the right precautions before. So that's.
And I also don't.
That's 4 steps.
Just on a side note, I don't think anyone's ever been so terminally
Oh my god,
horny.
dude!
They send a video of.
Why is this a question mark, man? I'm so fucking tired of this shit, man. I'm so tired of this shit, man. Guys, if I take all the precautions, okay, when I'm talking to somebody, when I take all the precautions, okay, I look at the profile, I talk to them and say, yo, dude, I'm 28 or whatever. I'm like, okay, wait, and we engage for like a couple of days, okay, and then I did everything I could. I know they're 20, 28, 25, what the fuck, right? And I go, oh, right? Well, at that point, in this instance, it would be a 3-step thing. It would be 1, validating that it's from who. 2, that the person is a minor or in the opposite that is of age. And 3, that I knew or didn't know. And 4, at least there's at least a pattern of asking or trying to know. And that's okay.
Them moaning to somebody. That is just so conceptually baffling to me. I don't know if it's commonplace for a dude to do that, but I can't even imagine that. To just send a clip of you moaning to someone would be like the worst jump scare ever. Just, Like, oh, are you feeling it now, babe? Like, do you like that one? Like, I can't even imagine that thought process. But again, there just isn't enough here for me to know what is true and
you know
what is false. As more and more evidence comes out, I'm sure it'll make it more and more clear.
If something like this ever comes out about me, okay, chat, just know, chat, guys. Sometimes, okay, chat, guys, when things get kind of out of control, okay, you can just go with the flow, and sometimes when you look back, it's kind of cringe, but like on the fly, like, yo, like, chat, guys. Sometimes things kind of fly, you know, like
here. But so far, everything that keeps coming out has 1,000 other things that all try and like contradict it, and it just gets so hard to figure out what's real, what's fake. There is only one small chapter in this massive textbook here that I was able to confirm beyond a shadow of a doubt at least happened and is 100% real, and that's the entire saga of him versus Nicholas Cantu, the voice of Gumball.
10,000, 100,000 of them to take me down. So that's how minuscule you are to my size, right? My stature of intelligence, character, body, and reverence in the world. So 1K is better for this pussy who doesn't want to give away his millions. Are you Jewish? No, man, because I'm going to do movies, stand-up comedy, everything, all the shit. Music, whatever the fuck, e-commerce. You don't understand that you're talking to...
Guys. I think it's very telling. This guy says music, comedy, stand-up, and e-commerce. Dude, that's like saying, yo, guys, I'm gonna do NBA, NFL, MLB, minute putt. It's like, whoa. Minute putt.
Comedy, everything, all the shit.
What?
Music,
Why'd you put that in there?
Commerce. You don't understand that you're talking to, like, a Michelangelo.
So, in this anime arc here, for all of the Dream controversy, what happened is Nicholas Cantu and Dream got into a big verbal disagreement. Apparently, it even got physical with, like, Nicholas slapping Dream and this and that. Dream eventually filmed Nicholas in an Uber where he was drunk and high, so cross-faded. According to some of the claims, he was also going through a manic episode. In the video, he starts saying some awful shit. He starts saying slurs, too, towards Dream. And Dream captures this footage, eventually drops it online, and then goes over the situation. Both people catch a lot of shit here, Dream and Nicholas. However, the internet mainly rallied behind Nicholas against Dream. Dream is not a very well-liked person online for a variety of different reasons. In this case, they cited the fact that he filmed this and then tried to use it as a weapon is an extremely weird thing to do, especially when considering some of the other circumstances at play around this situation. I'm not here to get too deep into the weeds of the Gumball versus Dream stuff here. Yeah. There's plenty of information out there.
Guys, I really fucking hate defending this, okay, chat, guys. I hope I don't come to defending chat. Guys, I think when you're under fire, okay, you can take hits from everybody. When somebody that you know is a fucking shitty person and tries to dogpile they're above you, you are entirely within your right to fucking fire right back at that bitch ass. As a concept, I've done it, I do it, and I will continue to do it. Even if I'm at the bottom of the ladder and I'm dying and I am wrong about everything, and everybody's piling on me, and some fucker comes on and say, yo, dude, I would never do this, dude. This guy's a fucker. And I got shit on him. Bro, I could be like this, dying. I go, bang! I still shoot. Fuck that bitch. I am entirely within my right to do that, and I will do so. Fuck that.
About it, if anyone's curious enough to look into it. The only reason I'm bringing it up here is because out of everything I've been reading so far, this seems to be the only one that I can confirm with 100% certainty this is a legitimate situation that happened as it was described and as it was claimed to have happened. Just like sand, you can see it, you can touch it, you can taste it, it's real, it's there. So there's a lot of proof around this one. This whole situation actually happened. Now, Dream has been anything but silent on this case. He's been engaging directly with all of the shit going on Twitter, and he made a statement saying that it's all false, it's all a lie, and he's making a huge comprehensive video going over each and every component of it.
Okay, yeah. I'm not a peer manager, and you guys know this, okay, chat. Here's a little bit of advice, okay?
Happy Thanksgiving.
The internet doesn't give a fuck, okay? If you type a message like this and I have to click on read more, I've already lost 95% of my audience, okay? If I'm gonna defend myself, okay, and somebody has to click read more, they are not gonna click. They will barely read 5 words, okay? You have to condense your shit to a bare minimum. bullet points. If somebody says, yo, you're a groomer, you're pedo, and you moaned, you go, bullet point 1, not a groomer. Bullet point 2, not a pedo. Bullet point 3, didn't moan, not me. Prove it, bitch ass. End of fucking sentence, okay? If you have to make a video, you make the video instantly, as fast as you can, and you fucking don't write you're gonna make a video. Because things need to be addressed fast and swiftly and fucking cleanly when it's that serious. If you have to go that far like that, shit, it's not looking good.
Of it. So I guess we'll have to see what he says in that video about everything. Obviously, I don't think he's going to admit to anything, even if it is true, but I think just by having him address it, it'll help figure out what claims even have real validity to them in the first place, because I imagine when tackling these things, he's going to go over the situation, which could help piece together the story, and maybe some of the claims do get proven true from Dream's video, even though he's been trying to make excuses for it. Like, there's no telling. If all of the claims are fake, if all of the claims are true, I have no idea, but all I know for sure is this is a fucking crazy, messy, nearly impossible situation to actually follow and get to the bottom of. So I guess we'll see what happens when he posts this, when he posts his video about this. And
this was right about this, chat. Guys, if you're gonna fire a shot at somebody, okay, fire your best shot first, okay? If you have a fucking 22 and a fucking 12 gauge fucking buckshot, okay, go with the fucking melee range buckshot first, okay, and then see what you got left, okay? Don't go fucking shooting out fucking 60,000 pebbles and going like, I got more in the mag, bitch. No, dude, you just look like a dumbass. Like, Christ. It's just how it is.